Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Welcome to Life by Design. It's Wednesday and it's your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to stay in the right marketing action. Well, on Monday we talked about strategies for becoming the expert. People are asking, what are you going to cover at the summit? So I was, delving into some of that dialogue. I got some fantastic feedback on, all right, so if I'm going to be the expert, Tom, what do you recommend that I do every single day, every single week, every single month, as an example, to market myself, to get top of mind awareness amongst my clients as the expert? So I wrote down to be what I would call the knowledge broker, the guy or gal that people call and say, what about, and all those questions we were talking about on Monday's video. Here's what I recommend. I want you to create a monthly newsletter. I want you to mail and email. Mail and email. Don't just email. People like getting things in the mail still, especially this kind of stuff. Mail and email to your database and your farms on the 15th of the month. Now, I say the 15th of the month because it's better just to say, I declare it's going out on this day, so you don't have that, oh, I should send out a mailer, when am I going to send it, what's it going to be? No. Like clockwork, on the 15th of every month, this piece goes out. Here's what I did for you. A big shout out, by the way, to people like Tony Sargent, the Sargent Report, Anthony Riggins, some of our great clients, one from New York City, one from Piedmont, California. What they've done, and here's just a sample of it, they created the last name, your last name report. That's you, that's your little tie there if you're a guy. Visit us online at your website and a phone number. One of the big mistakes that I see when people put together marketing pieces, especially newsletters like this or direct mail pieces, is they put their website here and here and here and here, their phone number here and here and here and here. Man, if I'm reading your stuff, I'll find your number if I need it. I'll get your email. You don't need to shove it down my face or into my eyes 16 times on a direct mail piece. Once is more than enough. Last name report, branding it to you, your photo. I like real estate news, trends, and statistics in city or community. So it shows that you're hyper-local, that you're an expert of this city, this community, this town, etc. Then we're going to answer once a month the fundamental questions that consumers are asking. How's the market? So you're going to give some stats, right? Some statistics. You're going to give them, here is what's going on. Here are the numbers. And then the big thing that people want is your opinion. If you're the knowledge broker, if you're the expert, I want to know what you think. I can go on Zillow and I can, find out the stats. I can Google and find out how many homes are selling and what's going on. But what I really want as the knowledge broker is your opinion. Below that, I wrote down community news, right? Show me again that you're a local, hyper-local agent, that you know what's going on. So, here's a first-time buyer seminar that's going on, or something that, many of our clients have done, which I love, is, send me the best photo of our community and I'll publish it in our newsletter or I'll put it on my blog. So, I put the best photo on there. Love that one. Again, keeping people in your community involved in your brand and in your business. Then I wrote down up here, national real estate news. National real estate news. So often people are saying, how's the market? And that's a big question. Now, we all know that depends on the buy, sell, invest, or rent. I'm not talking to that. I'm saying, how's the market? Well, locally, this is what's going on, and nationally, this is what's going on, and truthfully, globally, here's what's going on. More often than not, people confuse the national news with what's going on locally. Heck, last week, USA Today on Tuesday and Thursday did separate columns on the real estate industry. One said the world's falling apart, referring to new home sales, and the other one said month-over-month appreciation and growth, being resale transactions. So people are confused. Share with them what's going on. But then I wrote down, share a number or two and then contrast it back to your local market. Here's what they're saying nationally, here's what's going on locally. And a little statistic, little trend, little graph, always good. Last part is deal of the month, which I love, because people want deals. So this could be in your market or out of your marketplace. And a big one is congratulations. This is an either or, deal of the month, and or congratulations to Bob and Mary. They bought their first home, and maybe a photo of them. Tom and Kathy sold their property. John and Sarah bought their first investment. So we put a couple of congratulations. People see their name in lights, and that's a good thing. And again, it creates engagement, keeps them involved. People want to see their name in print too. That's big. So then I wrote down, all right, there's your newsletter. Now the question is, how do you do it? I wrote down, number one, schedule 2 hours, right, on the 5th of each month, giving yourself 10 days. 2 hours on the 5th. So you go into your Outlook and you type in, 2 hours from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock for the rest of your life. That's what you're doing on the 5th. Use Google, right, title reports or other news and stats to gain the insight and information you need. Share it with your partners before you hit print. That's big. Send it to your lender. Send it to your title rep. Send it to your manager. Send it to your coach. Get some other people involved in the conversation. Make sure it looks right and it matches your brand. Email it when it's complete. Mail it on the 15th and get ready to answer some questions. So, continuing along the conversation of what are we covering at the summit, being the expert. That is the message. The people that are sending out monthly newsletters, this stuff is back in the 90s. In the 90s, people were killing it with this. When we got into the 1995 to 2005 referral extravaganza, we lost some of that expertise. We became generalists. Let's get back to being an expert. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules. And by the way, you might want to send this to a few of your friends. Take care.